Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English with Emma and Ben. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben. Great to be with you again. How are you doing today, Emma?
I'm doing great, Ben. I just made myself a nice cup of tea, and I'm really excited about today's topic.
Oh, me too, because today we're talking about something super important for many English learners, the IELTS exam.
Yes, IELTS stands for the International English Language Testing System. It's one of the most popular English tests in the world.
Exactly. People take IELTS for studying abroad, working in another country, or even moving to a new place.
That's right. And in today's episode, we'll help you understand how to prepare for IELTS, what to expect, and some easy tips to improve your score while keeping it fun and not scary.
Yes, because IELTS doesn't have to be scary. It's just a way to show how good your English is.
Exactly. So let's get started.
Okay, Emma, let's begin with the basics. What are the parts of the IELTS test?
Good question. IELTS has 4 main parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking.
Right, so you need to practice all 4 skills. Let's talk about each one and give some tips, yeah?
Yes, let's do that. Let's start with listening.
Okay, the listening test has recordings of people talking in different accents: British, American, Australian, and more.
Yes, and you have to answer questions while listening. It's about everyday topics like conversations, directions, or small talks.
Exactly. My first tip, practice listening every day.
Yes, even for just 15 minutes a day, you can listen to podcasts, songs, news, or even YouTube videos in English.
And don't just hear it, try to understand it. Focus on catching key words like names, numbers, and places.
That's a great point. You can also use subtitles at first and later try without them.
Yes, and remember, in IELTS, you only hear the recording once, so train your brain to listen carefully the first time.
Good advice. Now, what about reading?
Yes. The reading test is all about understanding different types of texts like articles, ads, or short essays.
And my biggest tip for reading is don't try to read every word slowly. You don't have time for that.
Exactly. You should practice skimming and scanning.
Yes, let's explain those words. Skimming means reading quickly to get the main idea.
And scanning means looking for specific information, like a date or a name.
Perfect. Practicing both will help you answer questions faster.
Another idea, read things you enjoy, like short news articles, blogs, or stories.
That makes it fun and easier to continue.
Yes, reading every day builds your vocabulary too, and that helps in all parts of the exam.
Okay, now let's talk about writing, the part many people find difficult.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be scary. IELTS writing has 2 tasks.
Right. Task 1 usually asks you to describe information like a chart, a graph, or a table.
And task 2 is an essay. You write about an opinion or topic.
What's your best writing tip? I'd say plan before you write. Don't start writing immediately.
That's a good one.
Yes, take a minute or two to think. What's my main idea? What examples can I use? It makes your writing clearer.
And remember to use linking words like firstly, however, on the other hand, in conclusion.
Yes, linking words make your writing sound more natural and organized.
Another big tip, practice writing under time. You only have about 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2.
That's true. Time goes fast, so practice helps you manage it well.
And don't forget, spelling and grammar matter too.
Exactly. Even small mistakes can change your score. So after writing, always leave 2 minutes to check your work.
All right, now for the last part, speaking.
My favorite part.
Mine too. It's the most fun, but also the most stressful for many people.
Yes, but remember, it's not about sounding perfect. The examiner just wants to see how well you can communicate.
Exactly. You don't need a fancy accent. You just need to speak clearly and confidently.
That's right. So, Ben, what's your number one speaking tip?
I'd say practice speaking every day, even if you're alone. Talk about your day, your plans, or what you see around you.
Yes, you can even record yourself. Listening to your own voice helps you notice mistakes or words you say too often.
That's a great one. Also, try to learn some phrases to give yourself time to think, like, that's an interesting question, or let me think for a moment.
Oh, yes, that's a very smart trick. It sounds natural and gives your brain a few seconds to plan the answer.
Exactly. And don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes them. Just keep going.
Right. The examiner wants to see that you can communicate, not that you are perfect.
So, we've talked about the 4 parts: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. But Emma, what about general preparation tips?
Yes. First, know the test format. That's really important.
Yes, if you know what's coming, you'll feel more relaxed on test day.
Exactly. You can find free IELTS sample tests online and try them at home.
Another big one, set a study schedule. Don't study too much one day and then nothing for a week.
Yes, consistency is key. Even 30 minutes a day is better than 3 hours once a week.
Absolutely. It keeps your brain active, and take breaks too. Studying when you're tired doesn't help.
That's a good point. Also, find a friend or study partner to practice speaking and writing together.
Yes, learning with a partner is more fun and motivating. You can correct each other and share ideas.
Another great tip is try to think in English, not in your first language.
Oh, yes, that's a big one. When you stop translating every word, you become faster and more natural.
It's hard at first, but with practice, it becomes easier.
Also, pay attention to your pronunciation, not to sound perfect, but to be understood.
Right. You can practice by repeating after podcasts, movies, or songs.
And here's something small but powerful. Keep a vocabulary notebook.
Yes, I love that idea. Every time you learn a new word, write it down with an example sentence.
Exactly. That way you can review it later. It really helps for both writing and speaking.
Ben, have you ever taken an English test like IELTS?
Yes, I took one when I wanted to study abroad. I was so nervous.
Really? What helped you stay calm?
Honestly, breathing and smiling. It sounds simple, but it helps. Before my speaking test, I took a deep breath, smiled at the examiner, and it made me feel more confident.
That's great advice. Confidence makes a big difference.
Yes, I also tried to sleep early the night before. No late night studying.
That's a good one too. Rest is so important before any exam.
And I didn't drink too much coffee that morning.
Good idea. Too much coffee makes you shake.
Exactly. Just 1 cup was enough.
I always tell my students, on exam day, stay calm and trust your practice.
Yes, you've already done the work. Just show what you can do.
Let's quickly review some useful words from today's talk.
Good idea. Everyone, try to repeat after us.
Listening,
Reading,
writing,
speaking,
skimming,
scanning,
linking words,
vocabulary notebook,
confidence.
consistency.
Nice job. These are great words to remember for your IELTS journey.
And remember, learning English takes time, but if you practice a little every day, you'll improve faster than you think.
Yes, don't be afraid of mistakes. Every mistake is a step toward success.
Exactly. You're learning, and that's the most important thing.
Before we finish, I want to share a short story.
Ooh, go ahead.
Okay, one of my students once told me she was terrified of the IELTS speaking test, but every day, she practiced with her dog, and she pretended her dog was the examiner.
That's adorable.
Yes, she practiced every question she could find, and guess what? She got a great score.
That's awesome. So the lesson is practice anywhere, even with your pets.
Exactly. The more you speak, the more confident you become.
I love that story. Well, I think that's all for today's episode.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed learning how to prepare for IELTS with us.
If you like this episode, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends.
And tell us in the comments, what's your best IELTS study tip? We'd love to hear it.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and don't forget, you can do it.
That's right. You're one step closer to your English goals.
See you next time on
Easy English with Emma and Ben.